Hello! Well, this is my guide on how you can try to get huge pets free to play without any game passes. I know I have got a lot of questions about this, so I'm gonna try to go down in detail and try to tell you guys how you in easiest way can try to get huge pets. Just remember, it is extremely hard to get huge pets, even now with the 6 times event that is current now, and after the event it's gonna be more difficult again to get huge pets. I have a lot of guides already for how to AFK, how to get the different type of huge pets, what is the chance for getting them and so on. So please look into those guides as well to fill in with the information for what I'm gonna give here. Well, so first I can show you I have well, what should you say? Well, I have experience with getting huge pets, okay? So I think I know what I'm talking about. So if you look here, these huge pets here, most of them I have hatched myself. All of the 3 huge pixel cats that is golden, all 3 I've hatched myself. All the 4 festive cats I have hatched myself, and all of the huge hacked cats I have hatched myself. These hatched cats, these I got before the 6th event, and during the 6K event I have got these 1 here, and I also have got this Roblox pet here. There are you? The 3 first pets here I have got for that. And the other cupcakes that I have here, I have bought them from selling pixel demons. 4 of them. That's also a really nice way to get huge pets. They only cost like 80 billion now, and will continue to go down in price. The one here I have got from this present here, but that was before this luck event for that. Okay, so where should we start on this here? The first thing that you need to start on, right? You see, I can have 21 pets mounted, but that is because I also have game passes. But it's not only game passes. You can easily go over here, and if you work on your pet collection and get it up to more than 800 pets, then you will have mount 6 additional pets. So with those 6 additional pets you can totally amount 10 pets. So this tutorial is going to be about with 10 pets. So that's what actually you should be aiming for. And if you don't know how to get up that index, then look at my videos for that. I have several videos telling about how you mentally should be thinking about increasing your index and so on. So for that. The other thing that you also need to be working on is how many pets you can have in storage. I can have a lot of pets in storage, and that's because I have bought some game passes. But what you need to do is that you need to do the different achievements. In achievements you will see there is a symbol like this one, where here you get 5 extra pet storage, here you get 3 extra pet storage, and here you get 20, 10, you get 20 here, and you get 5 here, and you also have 20 more here. And yeah, so that's those. So you can get close to I don't remember how much, but close to 100 extra additional pets. So you can have much more pet slots. So you need to get your index to 10, and you need to get your pet slot up to maximum. Okay, so that's the first thing to do. The next thing is to make yourself a rainbow coin team, because we're gonna try to get this huge that is over here, the one that is on the left side of me here. So how do you build a rainbow coin team? Well, first we have to unequip all of these pets here, because huge pets is not useful for farming. They're only show off, or if you want to go to top 100. That's the only use you can have for them. They are not that good, because none of these like have the rainbow coin buff that you really want. I think maybe one of the... I have this one, the huge cupcake. This can be useful. It has super teamwork. So that could be used in a way. But it has to have good enchant as well to be used. So what we need to do now, we're gonna build a team of 10. And what's insane now, because I have been working hard in this update, I have a lot of pixel demons. So I can build a team with pixel demons, but if you don't have that many pixel demons that I have, I will try to have like 3 really strong pets like these with royals. And so that's the first thing I would have. Royal and super teamwork, that's what you will be looking for. And then you will be filling up with any pets that has a rainbow coin 5. It could be the golden one, it could be weaker one, it could even be a level 1 cat with the rainbow coin 5. It will help. But the strength is also helping. So what could be nice for you if you don't have the strong pets I have, then use for instance like Pixel Demons or other pets that has Rainbow Con 5 and Super Teamwork. So Super Teamwork will make your team much stronger. But for me, I can just put in many of these pets here. Let me put in 10 of these. So that's what I can do because I have been working really hard, okay? So this will be giving me a really strong team. If I had some of these with Super Teamwork on them and more of them with Royal on them, they would be even stronger, right? And it's important to have at least one that has Charm, because Charm is gonna increase the chance of getting loot bags when you are farming. So when you have your team of 10 pets when to farming, it's important that you find a chest that you can break in for like 40 seconds or a little bit more. So we can say either you will go to Axolot Cave like this one here. We can go and try to break this one and see how fast we will break this. And while you are breaking it, it's quite important that you have boosts on, right? Triple coin you need to have on and triple damage you need to have on. This will make you earn 9 times more when you have these on, right? So you earn a lot more when you have these on. So it's helping a lot. So you see here I earned not bad amount. It's not the same as when I have 21 pets, which will give me a much higher amount, but it's quite okay. Let's see how long time we use to break this chest here. Now I think I have one of my friends standing next to me here. We have Trilla. We can run around him a little bit, see if he wakes up. No, he didn't wake up. Maybe he is away from the keyboard a little bit. So you can do this. And if another thing is that if you can stand here manually, but what you can do is that you can use something called an auto clicker. And if you can go to the corner of this one, stand close to it, and you put the mouse or something, it depends on, you're gonna play on phone or other things, and you put the auto clicker on, then the auto clicker will keep you there. Then you can just farm and farm and farm and farm for a lot of things. You will not drop out like you do else, and so on. You see, we break this way too fast now, so this will not be a good chest for me. So it's better for me to go to the last area here. So let me go to the last area, and let me see, go up here. There are some other friends here, and that's also a very good point here. When we are breaking this one, look at the down in the corner here. We have something called coin multi. Right now it's not showing, but this coin multi, if you have a server like I have here, you will easily have double or 2.5 more and so on. Okay, so that is completely well. I'm just gonna give information to my friend here that I'm making a video. so basically that is also helping a lot for that. So that will be quite well for that. So basically let us just break this down here and see how much we get. You see, we get quite much on even every tick as well. It's not bad. So the stronger pet team you have and the more Rainbow Con 5 pets you have, the more you will earn. And you can also use an auto clicker on this one to stand here, farm a little bit. So again, but if you use like 10 minutes to break down this chest, it is the wrong chest for you to be using. We also see the server is lagging a little bit here now, so it should have been breaking already. You see it was standing still for some time. But that's how it is now when so many people is hatching with this 6-time luck event. So this is the way at least to earn a lot of coins. So while we are earning these coins, we will start to go to the next step. The next step is understanding boosts. We're gonna hatch for huge pets, right? Huge pets is exclusive pets. That means that we need to have something to help for that. So there is absolutely no game passes. For instance, the Mythical Hunter does not help you to get easier mythical or exclusive pets. Lucky does not either help. None of them help on getting exclusive or huge pets. And you know, people can also have auto hatch. Auto hatch can help you, of course, so that you can farm and hatch at the same time. But this tutorial is about when you don't have any of these things. But the point is that you who doesn't have any game passes and play totally free to play, you have the same chance to get the huge pets, okay? The only thing that's going to be a big difference is you don't have triple egg, right? So the normal people have triple egg, and you can think that they can hatch 3 times faster than you, but they don't. Because triple egg makes a lot of lag, and if you AFK overnight with triple egg, it lags so much that you actually doesn't open that much more than a single egg, okay? So you open a little bit more. So having single egg and AFK overnight, that will be a really nice feature to do that. Okay, so we have been talking about that. So what can actually help to hatch a huge? Well, the thing that can help, the first thing that you need to try to do is get super lucky and ultra lucky, right? So you need to get a lot of super lucky and ultra lucky. So what you need to do, it's like this chest here. You need to put, you can use the diamond team technique I have been telling about earlier and so on, but you can also be using your farming team. The most important is that you use more than 40 seconds to break the chest that you are working on, and additional that you have one pet that has charm. This is 2 important criteria for that. So you will see when we get to the end of this one, you will actually be getting a lot of loot bags. So we will see that for sure. So basically, without game passes, you still can get those huge bets. Don't give up. Please do not give up. Stay in there, try and so on. But please also focus on getting these kind of strong mythical pets instead. Because beside with this patch here, you also can get a lot of mythicals, especially when you don't have any game pass. It's extremely difficult to get mythical pets, so what you should be aiming for is to get a lot of good mythical pets. So that's why I completely advise you to go for the Pixel Cat and not the huge Hackett Cat. It is simpler to get a huge Hackett Cat, but it is almost the same for the Pixel Cat. The difference is so much, because you will most likely only get one this week, right? So I would rather get one huge Pixel Cat and a lot of dark matter mythical pets or rainbow mythical pets together than just get a huge Hackett Cat or get absolutely nothing. So think about in situation you don't get a huge. Well, if you hatch for the Hackett Cat, you get nothing. But if you hatch for the Pixel Cat, you get a lot of good pets in the same time. So that's a huge difference. That's why I recommend everyone who doesn't have a lot of game passes, who doesn't have a lot of wealth in the game, to go for those Pixel instead. So here it's gonna break down now, so let us see what's happening when it's breaking down. We should get a lot of loot bags here, and if we are lucky as well, we get a lot of boosts as well. There you see we got 1 boost there. And sometimes you can even get 3 and 4 presents from those boosts in here. So, well, let's see, we are done with this. So let's go over to the area here now. So we will go now and talk about how to hatch this egg, okay? So basically the next thing, we want to hatch an egg. So you know I have made techniques that you can stand on this egg, and if you have auto hatch and so on, you can stand here and then you can go and farm in actual cave. But well, we can't do that. Without game passes, you can't do these techniques. You have to stand and hatch with the egg. And you can hatch the golden egg as well, but when you are without gold game passes, you only have max 10 pets as I have, and you will barely mostly not earn that much for that. But it is better to hatch the golden egg, because if you get 1 mythical in the normal egg, that's just 1. But if you get 1 mythical in this egg, you get a golden one, and that's like getting 6 over here. So when it's really rare for you to get mythical. You in a way earn better when you do the golden egg. But let's do here. So we're gonna do here. I would recommend you to use this egg, but I'm gonna use this egg for this demonstration, okay? So, but I would recommend you to use that egg for that. So we have been talking about the index, we have been talking about how to build a rainbow coin team, and we have been talking about how to get the boosts, and we have also been talking about how to earn all the rainbow coin. So the next thing, when you're gonna hatch, how are you gonna do that? you don't have any auto clicker and so on. And how do you gonna solve that in that way? That we're gonna come to. So you don't need to think about teleport, but auto setting is quite important. I will keep all mythical and exclusive. Never turn on the delete of exclusive. That's, I don't know why they have it. It is quite stupid to have it in a way. But to keep the mythical on, and also if you don't have too much, I would recommend you also to keep the legendary, right? But if you're gonna do auto click overnight and you don't have that much inventory, please do not take legendary, only keep the mythical. And if you, for instance, have a lot of kind of mythical and very little of space, turn off the mythical and only hatch for exclusive overnight, when you do AFK overnight. But daytime when you play, please keep the mythicals, and also think about keeping the legendary so that you grow your team up, right? So do that. As you can see, I have now turned off triple lag. I have also turned off the auto hatch. So I'm without these things here, just as you have as well now. So how do we gonna hatch this one? Well, we're gonna hatch it with something we call an auto clicker, right? On PC you can use OP auto clicker. On Android phone you need to use an application. On iPhones and iPads you can actually program itself, or you can also use an application. I don't have any overview of which is application you can use, but you have to go to the internet and try to figure that out. So how do you gonna do this? Because this is like a double click. First you are clicking press buy, and then buy is coming up another place here. So you kind of have to like press 2 places. And that's gonna make it a little bit difficult, right? So you can. It's hard to set up an auto clicker, then you have to like make a macro. But you don't need to do that. So we first press this one, then we will try to find an angle like this angle here. Maybe we can zoom out a little bit or something. We have to find something that will not be changing. So I can move a little bit like I want to stand at quite safe place. And we can see, well, let's see, we're gonna find an angle here that is suitable for this. And there we have an angle. So now you see the E and the buy is above each other, right? So what I can do now is that I can start my auto clicker, and my auto clicker is now gonna do this all the time. And you can be away from the keyboard. You can just let your phone, your pad or your PC just do the work for you. So this is the way that you're gonna also do the auto clicking when you don't have any GamePasses and you want to free to play this game. So please, in the end, I'm just gonna say it, do not give up. Do not, first, do not expect that you're gonna get a huge, because you're only gonna get disappointed. But do not never give up, because the only, like many is saying, I'm gonna never get a huge with my luck, right? Well, that is wrong. You can say that, but in a way you can make it correctly by not trying. You can forget, don't open any egg and just don't play the game, and for sure you will not get any huge. But as long as you open the egg one time, you have a chance to get a huge. It's not so that you have to open like this one. The expected amount of egg that you have to open is 105,000 eggs, right? But think about it, if you AFK like this overnight, you can open a lot of egg, and it's not gonna lag that much as when you open 3 eggs, right? But it doesn't mean that you have to open 105,000 egg before you get it. The chance to get the huge is the same in each and every egg that you open. So in the first egg you can get it, in the second egg you can get it, in the third egg you can get it. Just think about, you open like, I opened 5,000 egg and didn't get it, I give up. Well, maybe it was egg number 5001 where the huge was coming. Then you had lost it. So don't give up, just play with hope, and even after the 6th time event is over, most possibly you will see this video maybe after the 6th X-Lock event, it is still possible to get it. It is more difficult, but never give up. Have your focus on getting those legendary pets, have the focus on getting those mythical pets. As you see, we already have got some mythical ones, and keep that and build your farming team. The total key to this game to do good success is to build your farming team. Your farming team is number one. It's everything. And I've seen people selling their farming team to get an exclusive pet. Well, then you break up everything you've done in the game. Do not never do that. Never sell your farming team. Never rent it out to anyone. Keep it as your most precious stuff that you ever have had. And build that farming team for both Rainbow Coin and Tech Coin. And now many people had said, oh, why do you need Tech Coin? It's not important. Don't need a Tech Coin team. Well, everyone who has got a huge Hackett Cat now understand that also Tech Coin is still valid because of that huge Hackett Cat, and it's still gonna be in the future as well. So it's just as important to have a good Rainbow Coin team and a good Tech Coin team in this game. So it's up to you. It's up to you to go out there now, try to get that huge one, and try and come when you have it. Come report back to me. And even if you don't get it, you are sad and stuff like, come back to me and I can give you some comfortable words. But yeah, the best thing is to try, and this is what it's counted in everything you do in life. When you're gonna go to work, you know, do education, whatever you do, always try, never give up, okay? Believe in yourself and hope for that. Don't think that you are unlucky, because this to be lucky and unlucky is just a thing that people say to have an excuse. The thing is, everything is mathematics. It's not about luck or unluck. It is about randomcy. So there is like a likelihood for getting something, and you will be within that random area for some time. That means, for instance, you will be either getting this huge pet in between the first egg and egg number 105,000. Somewhere in between there is the huge pet hidden for you, right? And you can only get it if you try. So I really hope that this was a good explanation for you, and this is helping you how to get huge pets for you that want to play free to play and also without game passes. So, well, people, just go out there and yeah, go out there and do whatever you can to get it there. Look at this pet. It's so the feeling of getting a huge pet is unbelievable. But as I said, it's only for show off, and it's only for those people who's trying to get in the top 100 like I am doing. So the reason I am collecting so many huge pets is because I'm gonna try to get top 10, right? And I need like 100 huge pets to do that actually, but I'm gonna try anyway. But I recommend you don't think that the game you're gonna quit the game if you don't get a huge pet. It's not the most important thing. So if you go for the farming team and go for getting a good farming team, right? See here we got a pet with Tech 175. That's the best way of getting Rainbow 5 pets is by hatching and transforming them. So that's the last tip for you. So how can you get good Tech 5 and Rainbow Coin 5 pets? It's hatching. So it's a win-win. So you try to get a huge, you get like mythical demons, and you get pets with Rainbow Coin 5 and Tech Coin 5. Well, keep them. And also when you make those golden, when you make them rainbow, and you make them dark matter, they change their enchantment every time, and you can get them. So all of these pets that I have with Rainbow Coin 5 here, every one has come from this. Every one of these has come from the dark matter machine, and every one of these I either hatch it directly or I got them from the Rainbow Coin machine, right? So none of these I have been using in the enchant machine. So anyhow, you can't enchant mythical pets either. So this is the best way. So go out there and never give up. Do as good as you can. I have believe in you, and you should have believe in yourself. Well, this was the guide I can have for how to get huge pets free to play without any game passes. This was number 1 Gamer Dad Viper Toffee. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye bye.